Mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How I feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. Black top radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. Fresh station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really poppin' yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. Black top, what did you expect? Black top radio. Radio. The black top radio. Radio. The black top. The black top.
Hilarious, man. Well, this is going to be great. Shout out to the remix. You think Cupid could get you
Jeezy like to trap. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. He's at the trap. I'm sorry. Jeezy like to mix some and hammer with his cold. Hey, yo, shut up.
2 things for certain, 3 things for sure.
You already know.
3 times in a row. What? First I'ma stack my flow. What?
How the rest of the games?
In my auntie's house.
Right at Auntie House.
Yes, man. Oh, shit. Album dropping February 31st.
Yes.
Of
1998.
Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's say we get started with a little segment we like to get everybody caught up with. What's the hell been going on this week? We about to provide you with good per scripture. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for headlines with the one and only Miss Milan. What's up, baby?
What is going on? I'm excited to get back into the news this week. And of course, since we missed a week, we got to recap some of the things that happened while we were gone. So one of the major things that happened while we were gone was this Jeezy and guccimane battle. Did we get a battle? We got an absolute battle. Yes, now, let me start
for
off.
the first 25 minutes, yeah.
But let me start off with the DJ. Because the DJ was dropping those hits before they got to the stage.
DJ Ace was going in.
Yes.
I was doing the damn thing in the living room without them being on the stage, okay? He got me to it. All right?
But you shaking that square, won't you?
Yes, I was. But it did take a second for both artists to hit the stage. And I got a little nervous. Because I started thinking it was going down in the back. But
that's true.
Once they did hit the stage, I was super ecstatic. And I was excited that guccimane started off the battle completely right with round 1. I mean, how else would you start off a battle when you start off with this is round versus Jeezy? Like, how else do you start off a battle?
The rap game hard, the dope game easy.
How else do you start it off?
That was great.
It was like the perfect alley-oop.
It let us know exactly what we came like. We
when
are
going to get
what we came for.
This is what we came for.
He was ready.
Yep.
This is what we came for.
Yep.
At the beginning.
But viewers quickly noticed that Gucci did exactly what he said he was going to do. And he had that shit on, okay? From head to motherfucking toe. He had that shit on.
Shout out to James Evans. Michael!
Daddy. But as the battle went on, we started to see how there was really still tension in the air. Like, all of us hoped and prayed that there was a conversation that happened before this battle. But you could clearly tell after the first couple of rounds, there was no goddamn conversation in sight. He did not sit down that whole battle.
Nope.
at all. I know his feet was hurting in them Stacey Adams because they hard as hell.
Not Stacey Adams.
Yeah, them
Because
bottom.
they hard as hell.
Them shoes is harder than being black.
$10,000 church outfit. That's what it was. Nigga, sir, looked like he was finna lead a damn praise and worship.
harder than being black. I'm trying to tell
They
you.
harder than a lot of you. Okay? Let's
up.
be real. So, after he finally took off his coat, this is when shit got real.
Right.
The baby shower coat.
Gucci did the unexpected. And we all prayed and hoped that he would not play this song.
Did we pray and hope that?
Actually, there was a little glimmer in my eye.
Lambo called it though.
He did.
Lambo called it.
There was a little glimmer
Yes.
that I was like, well, I kind of want to know what'll happen. if he
Play
plays
that
it.
shit.
And he did not let us down. We knew he did not come to play no games. He played the truth. Now, can I get y'all thoughts? When y'all first heard him drop that song, what were your first thoughts?
My face was just like this.
I ran in the house. I was outside. I ran in the house like, oh, shh.
Well, I knew it was. I said, "Oh yeah, this is what we came for." He was the perfect villain. I said, "Come on, Jafar, play that shit. Play it, Ursula." He was the perfect
Scar villain.
Yes. Okay. Scar is a better one. He was the perfect villain. And when he played it, I said, "This is exactly what we came here for." I said, "Now
Exactly.
this
Give us a show.
is a versus." And when he turned to him and was like, "Never mind, I ain't even gonna do that part." But
no, I got you.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
It's a. If you're Jeezy, right? Like at some point you gotta like, cause by his response not being a response, you could tell everything is about money, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like this is getting a little too personal.
For Jeezy or Gucci? Because we thought everything was gonna be about money for Gucci. That night
No,
showed
no,
me.
no,
I said,
no.
"Oh, he don't give
That's
a
what I'm
damn."
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
By Jeezy not playing off of this aggression,
Yeah.
you can tell this is about money.
Yeah.
It's about promotion of music. It's about
I mean,
Yeah, because he dropped the album that night.
certain things that were said. There's no way.
You can let that
Coming
slide.
back
but
from that
let's
joint.
be real, y'all.
Nah,
Let's
man.
be real,
Straight up.
y'all. If y'all put the hit out, and by hit I mean the $10,000 to get his chain. If y'all put the hit out, and your homeboy got smoked as a result of that hit being put out, what you gonna say? What are you gonna
that's
say?
a fact.
I wouldn't be saying much.
But I mean,
I wouldn't be no rap
Me
battle.
neither.
well,
I've been through that mic
My,
right
hey,
in
look,
his
my
ear.
condolences to Pookie Loke Jr.
Okay.
He
oh,
was
yes,
going.
'cause I did want to speak on that, Shane, because
Shit.
I did
Rest in
see a
peace.
video. But at that point, after he dropped the truth, we were all on the edge of our seats waiting for shots to ring out and duck for cover. Okay? So, not only did he play the truth, he also taunted Jeezy after the song saying, "Smoking on Pookie Loke tonight."
Boogaloo tonight.
Who says that?
Gucci.
Asshole.
Exactly.
Put his
I
ass in
did
the
not
dirt.
know he was an Aquarius until that night. I said, Aquarius men don't act like this. This
No
is wrong.
fucks given.
I-
He
I-
didn't give not one.
I need to know how you ask for your record to be expunged at the beginning of the battle.
By
And then-
somebody who
and
can't
then-
even expunge
and then,
it.
And then turn around and say, "Send me some more. We're gonna put them in a box."
She ain't even in office. How you
Well,
gonna
first of
ask
all,
her?
they didn't even know who she was when she came on the screen.
They done bought out a school principal.
was like-
just sitting.
Okay.
It's like, oh, Stacy, hey.
They thought it was one of the other ones, Mama or something. That's her mama?
They did react like it was.
They
a
was
girl
like,
that-
it was dry. It was a dry
Yeah.
reaction. Like, they was like, okay, hey.
I feel like she got the love on the strength of Atlanta being part of the big reason why Georgia went blue. I feel they was like, look, we got to throw Stacey on there. She did her thing for the,
Yeah.
you know, the
And these two
That's
niggas
why.
didn't know who she was.
young ass kids.
Just
Who
hate-
is this? Who auntie is this?
It was kind of like that reaction. You ever like had messed with somebody in the past and then they pop up like, "Hey, Carlos," and then you be like,
Who is that?
"Hey."
All the time in Walmart.
His ex.
Yo, just happened to
That's how I
be
be
at
at
Walmart.
Walmart. I be like, Carlos!
You be like, "Who the fuck?"
You ever had somebody do that to you and then they don't remember how they know you either? They just know they know you.
I hate that.
Ain't you my
Yeah, Facebook profile.
You know what that leads
um,
us to? It'd be like Diddy and that dude at the, and you be like,
well?
That's how you look at it. It'd be a staring contest. Like, I don't know how the hell I know you.
Much like a cookout.
Well, I don't forget a face, so don't be a stranger. You got to give them that. It'd be so
Sir,
awkward.
I am
Why
a
do black people
stranger.
always say that?
Don't be a stranger. We're gonna be strangers. Bro.
I don't know you,
I
sir.
don't see you no more.
Let me this way. Don't be a stranger, so you'll never see me again.
Never gonna see me again.
I'm a stranger.
But after he played the truth, Jeezy, of course, went into his rant. Well, I won't say rant, but he went into his speech about extending the olive branch and putting the end to violence and coming together for the culture. Even after all that, it did end with them being able to perform the song that we've known them both for is Icy. And I think at the end of the day, from what I hear from people in Atlanta, that they went to the after party. There was no fights, there was no bullshit, and everything worked out perfectly. So I think this is a win for the city of Atlanta because everybody was excited for this to happen.
Yeah, that's only because everybody's check cash in their account. After the show, it had 1.7 million people.
Everybody but Pookie Loc.
All those sponsors, people don't understand. When you watch Verzuz, you see those bottles of alcohol. Those are all the sponsors up there. You know what I'm saying? That's money that was being put out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But to speak on Pookie Loc, his son did put out an Instagram video, and his son was like, "Smoking on Pookie Loc." Okay.
I would have went to the urn right
So
there.
I
and
was
grabbed my daddy's ashes.
like, this might not be kind of good. So I don't know.
Somebody
We
in
have to
Atlanta
see.
gonna talk to him like, look, Coochie was just doing that for the show. You know.
But I mean, you can't necessarily get mad at.
Here's
You can get mad at him,
$10,000.
but you can get mad at
definitely
Jeezy
can.
too. If
That's
you
who
his
we
son.
need. That's who we need.
He
By the way.
actually got into another video talking about that. I didn't,
That's just.
But-
I never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just being human. It don't matter if you from the streets, the suburbs. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Man, father on
Somebody
a
talk
dummy
about
mission.
somebody that they literally killed your best friend or homeboy.
I mean, at the end of the day, he
Come on,
was
man.
minding his business, and they came to look for him.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
So-
that's true, but shit.
I mean, if I was Jeezy, I wouldn't have no words else to say, but I own half of Atlanta too. Yeah, that's what I would say. Because what the fuck else am I gonna say? Well, yeah, I did set it up.
Yeah, I did tell him in the song to go.
Yeah, I did agitate it.
Yeah,
He wasn't trying to kill you though. He just wanted your chain.
I just want you to know, people really did go to see if Jeezy owned half of Atlanta. Like, really took out their time to
And
go
those
see
two properties came up.
two properties. Like
That was it.
Chickens.
Yeah, but
They
y'all
took the
also-
time out. You can't front for the internet, man.
But
That
y'all-
shit
yeah,
crazy.
but I don't think it was. I don't think it was a front. I think
Once
it's
I found
more
out
so.
I own as many properties as Jeezy do, I felt kind of good about myself.
I don't believe that people will always put those properties in their real name.
But exactly, when you invest in business ventures, though, it's just not going to be in your name. So I mean, I've known that Jeezy's been investing in things in Atlanta. Of course, I don't know the logistics of the situation, but I've heard. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
would hope
especially if it's drug money, you definitely not gonna put it in your
course
name.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
Ha, son, right here, Mr. Jeezy. You know, that's
Mr.
just-
Jenkins.
They couldn't even
Jeezy
call him
J.
that.
Jenkins.
Mr. Jeezy J. Jenkins. Thank you for your signature.
Triple J, love you, buddy.
All right, so the next story we're gonna get into real quick is this Grammy story. So y'all have seen everybody going off about the Grammy nominations, and let's just say some of our faves may not have been happy about the outcome of the nominations. But let's keep in mind the Grammys has never been diverse. It's never been for us by us. FUBU, okay?
I used to love that acronym. I used to love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Pride.
City Trends.
FUBU was lit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I had a couple of FUBU outfits. No,
Fashion for us.
y'all are
I'm sorry.
petty.
It's him.
Anyway, so there has been questions about the nominees and how they're chosen and what determines how an artist should be nominated. Now, Beyonce is leading currently with 9 nominations.
Not surprised.
Of course not. She dropped Black is King. So the next following or leaders with the most nominations is Dua Lipa.
Time out.
Who?
So, hold up. Beyonce, right? So, this album, I didn't really hear too many people talking about this album, though, like that.
But it was Disney. It was a whole visual that dropped for Disney. That's all the coins she need right there.
Long little king, king of the king.
I didn't even know that was for an album.
Yeah, I really didn't.
Yeah, that was a whole album. She did a whole visual album for Disney.
Okay.
That's all you need. Beyonce has stands. Y'all thought Nicki Minaj stands was bad? The Beehive enters the chat.
I don't want no smoke.
The Beehive enters the chat.
And you got on yellow too. Be careful. Be careful.
Right? But anytime Beyonce drops a project, to be honest with you, of course, Grammy season, she's always going to be in the lead. That's just what it is. But second is Dua Lipa, Roddy Ricch, and Taylor Swift, followed with 6 nominations. Does somebody know who Dua Lipa is?
I wanted to ask that, but
I don't know who that is.
White girl.
I felt like I would have
white
messed
girl.
up the name if I had repeated it.
White
so.
girl.
I don't know who that is.
What category is this?
Several, because she got 6 nominations.
Oh, see, okay.
But I think it was
All
Best
the other
New
ones.
Artist. I think she was in Best New Artist.
No Little Baby?
No Little Baby. So,
No, the baby.
Megan follows with 4 nominations, 1 being Best New Artist. But Doja Cat is also in that category.
Ugh, that little white bitch.
And the Dua Lipa person.
And No Little Baby.
I feel like they're gonna give it to Doja.
And No Little Baby.
No Duh Baby. You
I
know
feel
what?
like they're going to give it
the
to
Grammys
Doja
is
too.
on birth control. This is crazy.
So none of the babies on there? Ain't none of the babies?
I think the baby does have 1.
Yeah, the baby got to be on it. He on
I think he
everybody's
has
song.
1 nomination.
Megan will win whatever little rap category they threw her ass in, and then Doja
I mean, she
Cat
does
is
have
gonna win.
4.
She'll win at least 2.
She'll win at least 1.
This sounds like initiation shot in the foot type Illuminati-ish. And then for Doja Cat,
She'll probably win a couple.
she probably gonna win the new artist shit. Even though, is she a new artist?
I thought her new artistry was last year.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. But you know how they do.
been
Hopefully
out
she
since-
gets it so that the
Exactly.
curse can be upon her and she will never be popular again.
She's
But
been out
that's
since,
just
what,
between you
2012?
and me.
She's been out since 2012.
I feel like it. So I mean, I feel
Well,
like
she been on them
past the new
chat rooms
artist.
since about 2008,
I ain't with,
10,
I ain't with none of
Okay.
that. None of that. I don't.
showing her little white ass to them KKK people.
Oh.
Have y'all seen her
For the
boyfriend?
Proud Boys.
Nah, I ain't know she had a boyfriend. After I seen that video, I was like, nah, she can't.
I thought she was with French Montana. She ain't.
No, her boyfriend looked like. I don't even know who he looked like
Trailer
right now.
Park Trail.
No, he looked like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, like real goofy glasses, like
Oh, that's perfect.
scientific
Yeah.
tech looking guy.
That fits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he looked like.
Shout out to
My
Geek
laboratory.
Squad. Shout out to Best Buy, Geek Squad. I see. Big
yeah,
moves.
that's what he looked like. He part time for the Geek Squad. So many people have spoken out.
Van.
Many people have spoken out about the lack of inclusion from the Grammys. Drake, The Weeknd, him more vocally than others. P of Quality Control. Even Nicki Minaj spoke out about being snubbed 8 years ago for Best New Artist.
One thing is for sure and 2 things for certain. I know Drake better shut his white black ass up because he ain't showed up to a BET award since ever.
Facts.
So while he talking about the Grammys
Hold
don't
on.
recognize me, bring your black
got
ass
you,
to the
sis.
BET Awards.
I got you, sis. That's where I'm going.
Awesome.
So, one of his arguments was, so Drake suggested that we come together as people and come up with our own awards and move away from praising the Grammy.
Sir, grab
Now-
the balls to show your ass up to LA BET Awards every June.
Swear we have been doing that for the last how many years has the BET Awards?
Thank
BET, you got the
Thank
Hip Hop Awards, you got Soul Train, you got the NAACP Image Award.
You know what? Bring back the motherfucking Source Awards at this rate, because y'all
Yes.
clearly want to get shot.
Yes.
Y'all want to get shot.
Lick.
Y'all must want to get shot. Bring back the Vibe Awards, the Source Awards, the Double XL Awards. Just make them up.
But my thing is the problem with you saying we need our own. We have created our own lane. But the problem with that is because it doesn't have all those special pyros and all of that fancy shit. Y'all don't
Big
take
sponsors.
it serious.
Sponsors don't have the big
Y'all don't
sponsors.
take the shit serious.
Yeah.
So we've done that and y'all don't support it. So what the hell, you want to have a Drake Awards? Like, what do you want us to do?
Because I do notice, like, every year at the BET Awards, when, like, Beyonce wins, She'll never be. She'll rarely be there. It'll be like some video.
They don't fucking support it.
And be having the audacity to send a VHS tape in for her performance.
I think Beyonce.
You ain't been to the BET Awards since 2005.
I was gonna say yes. She's performed at probably one of the BET Awards.
Show your ass the fuck
First
up.
one.
We need you front fucking row.
That's straight
That's
up.
what
One
I'm saying.
award. So my thing is, you can't say that we should be doing this when we're already doing it. Some of y'all artists, if y'all feel like that, put the money into the people who are actually doing it. If you don't want to actually create it yourself,
I
there
guess-
are people who are doing it.
I guess they look at the numbers and like, you know, when we look at streams and stuff like that, the age that we in now, it's sad because this is the same thing. This is why I put LeBron James above Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wouldn't stand up for black people in civil rights times because of him worrying about his pocket. You know what I'm saying?
He was like OJ.
Well, like with LeBron right now, you hear him talk about everything. When somebody gets shot by the police, LeBron is up front and center. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of these big artists are worried about their dollar.
Yep.
And so they look at streams and say, well, if black people make up 12% of the country, that means all this money I'm getting is coming from this white community. So they'd rather be front and center with the white people than rather be in front and center with us.
I'm about
And-
to say, don't
and-
give them too much credit. I think these motherfathers just not showing up because they want a Grammy. They want a AMA.
Grammys is a sense of you've made it,
In front of everybody.
and it makes your salary.
But
go
let's be
up.
clear, a Grammy, the Grammy and what it is and what it's worth, depreciated.
Yes.
They give anybody
Yes.
them shits. If you popular enough,
You
that's
get an
why I be
Oscar,
like,
your salary go up.
hello. I just feel like it's not even that they don't respect the black organizations or the black award shows. They just don't want to be there. We nominate you year after year.
They don't take it seriously at all.
No.
Yeah.
But so don't ask for something that's already there if you're not willing to support it.
Drake.
That's it.
When
Point
I
blank,
found
period.
out the technique of like how people really won awards, it kind of turned me away from any type of music award. What a lot of artists do is say, if I don't win this award, I won't show up. So, and Nicki Minaj is kind of actually infamous for that. Like, that was kind of how I caught wind about.
Yeah. She
A
on the
lot of
ballot.
it was, if I don't win this award,
She ain't
I'm not
coming.
going to even show up to your award show. And that right there pits, it pits something on the people who are running the award show because they need those viewers. So
Right.
once I realized that, I don't watch award shows no more.
It's
Man, all
overrated.
Staged.
So all the new celebrities and new artists, they'll show up because they don't know what's what. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's an experience.
Correct.
But at the end of the day, like, all right, so it's very prestigious people that won Grammy Awards, but is it really even necessary? Like, is there like a certain incentive you get if you win a Grammy? Or you know what I'm saying?
Your
Like,
rate goes up, to be honest.
Being able to say Grammy nominated artist,
Yeah,
Grammy
your rate
award
goes
winning.
up.
Cause I
The
feel
price
like,
goes up. Yeah.
cause I mean, J. Cole out here doing his thing, and he's yet to be. Has he been nominated? He ain't
I think he
been
I'll tell you
has
something. I
been
ain't seen J.
nominated,
Cole
but
at
yeah.
an award show since he was the damn new artist on the BET
he ain't
Hip Hop
winning.
Awards.
He ain't winning.
I'm telling you, once your bank account change a little bit, you look and
You don't
think
even care
differently.
for it.
I don't know.
I mean, think about it. The award show, that whole ceremony, that whole process from the red carpet to the after party is really just to be seen and get exposure. Be
Correct.
damned if you win or not. You may already know who's winning, but I'm gonna go because I gotta
going
be
viral.
seen. I gotta cute
And also, it's a
outfit.
networking experience.
Right.
Y'all remember
That's
when,
the biggest thing.
Yeah.
What's the loud girl? The comic.
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
So when she first hit the scene, she was hitting every award, red carpet, everything, because she was trying to get
Yeah.
You network.
And then eventually, everybody just die off, and I did that. I don't gotta do it no more.
Bye, black
That's
and
why,
girl of
that's
the
why I'm
moment.
with Kanye. Kanye was whining at one point about the fact that he couldn't get a Grammy. And then he stacked up on Grammys, and now you're seeing videos of Kanye pissing in his Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind
I
of,
didn't. It's not really what I thought it was.
Yeah,
I got it
a
now.
lot
It's like,
of people feel like it's overrated.
Terrible.
Very true. Very true. Well, I hope that the artists get what they're looking for in the Grammys. They win. The people who deserve it win, which we probably know they will not because half of them are not even nominated. But with that being said, let's move on to Saturday night's fight.
All right.
gracious. Which one?
It's the only one that we really care about, to be honest with you, that we just have not stopped talking about. But we can get into the other one if you would like. Now, this fight was thought to be one of the most epic fights of the century. It's full of nothing but nostalgia inside of the Staples Center. But before we got to the top-notch fight that we were expecting, let's get into the nap we witnessed across the world.
The third undercard fight.
Nate versus Jake Paul. Now, from what I know of Jake Paul is a successful YouTuber with about 20 million followers.
Yeah, beast on YouTube.
20 million followers.
You get down.
And this is not his first battle in the ring. Probably not the best first opponent for you, Nate. On the other hand, there was Nate. No other battle in sight. Now, worldwide, give us your takes, because of course I only seen clips. I wasn't paying for that. But let us know.
Well, let me give you a little background. Nate Robinson is a phenomenal athlete. He's a basketball player.
Absolutely.
He's an NBA player. He actually won the slam dunk contest 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So even though he's a short guy,
He played football.
he's very, very athletic.
Yeah.
And so a lot of athletes feel like they can cross over into other sports because they're athletic.
Shout out to T.
You play basketball. You play football. You don't play boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even something you say. You can't say it. It's not correct English. You don't play basketball. I mean, you don't play boxing. Boxing is a sport where people train their whole life. Most of these adults have been starting boxing when they were like 10, 11, 12 years old.
Think about just football game, basketball game, boxing match.
It's not a game, I'm telling you.
Shit real.
And when he got those first few blows, you can tell, even before he got knocked out, the first couple blows he took to the body, I was like, yeah. He just realized
He had no defense. He was just eating it all in the face.
That's what Snoop was talking about. Snoop was like, yo, did his trainer give him any practice on
Did
defense?
you even try to duck, motherfucker?
So after that first knockdown, because there were several, after the first knockdown, hey y'all, if you go on YouTube, man, you gotta hear Snoop Dogg's
Oh Lord.
he said, call an ambulance.
Oh, Lord.
I said, hold on. Who in the world let Snoop Dogg be the commentator?
Oh, Lord, he did. He said, oh, Lord.
Who let Snoop Dogg be the commentator anyway, yo? That joke was so epic, yo.
It was great.
He said, do we got basketball shoes on? Hey, man. Hey, Snoop was going in, man. That joke was so funny.
They need to have him permanently.
Yeah, he was. Nate Robinson definitely was outclassed by a true boxer. You could tell
Yes.
Paul had technique, footwork.
Yep.
He got defense. He put his guard up.
His counter strike is crazy.
Yes, you swing, I'm knocking you up. You know what I'm saying?
That counter was crazy.
And that last punch that Nate took. Woo. Oh my gracious!
But his brother's a boxer. From what I'm being told, his brother is definitely a boxer.
And he didn't teach him nothing about defense.
Logan Paul, his older
yeah.
brother.
Oh, Logan Paul. Oh yeah. Logan Paul. Yeah.
Oh, he must have just started because he was doing YouTube
Well,
too.
this was Logan Paul's second professional fight. He's fought before. Jake Paul.
Right.
This is his second
professional
fight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it was.
He said he wants Conor McGregor next.
He said that?
Yeah.
I think it would be a good fight.
Oh, that might be a good fight.
I think he'd actually win because
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
seeing
Conor been falling off.
I'm gonna be real. From seeing Conor McGregor, I see Conor
I still
McGregor
love
not
him,
at all
but he
as a
been falling
boxer
off.
by no means. Like
Love his little Irish stuff.
Yeah, I like Conor. Conor, alright though. He's a cool dude, man. I like his swag and everything,
I
man.
just want to
hey,
talk
if you
shit.
call and give a call back to the Black Top Radio, we seen your call, man. Try to give a call back and tap in with us.
Oh, okay. Word.
All right.
Conor?
Yeah, we just missed the call.
Stupid, man. Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on Blacktop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, The Blacktop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.